a box that I've actually been waiting on since last May. Hi, I'm Mama Star, and I make alternative reborn dolls. And if you don't know what that is where I start with a blank vinyl kit, and then I turn that blank vinyl kit into a piece of art. You might have seen me recently. I've made a Winnie the Pooh alternative reborn doll, and that doll started with a blank vinyl kit. So this is kind of exciting. I'm doing a box opening with you all. I've been waiting on this particular kit. There should be 4 of them in here since last May when I first purchased them. What's really awesome about this is these are completely, if you love fantasy especially, these are puppy dog kits. There is the Dachshund style, and he's so cute. And this comes with a COA, and the COA is basically a certificate of authenticity. It also comes with a custom body. Now I have seen a few of the people who have done the prototypes custom paint the body. I've also seen a few people use fur on the body, and the body is jointed. And the reason why is so that these cute little puppy paws can fit right into the sleeves. And then it doesn't look like they come with a tail. Oh, they have a little tail that's actually sewn in. So you could, probably what I will do is I will paint the body to match whatever color I choose to make this cutie. Now there is 2 different kinds. Like I said, there's the Dachshund. There's actually 3. There's also a sleeping lab, but I didn't get any of the sleeping puppy. He is really cute, but I only had enough for 2 of each kind in my budget, and I am so excited to see what I'm going to do with it. One of my favorite things to do with animal kits is to make rainbow colors, but I only have 4 kits, so I can't do like, you know, a 6-color or 7-color rainbow. I'm going to have to think of a way to make them rainbow-esque, but while utilizing these really awesome hand sculpted. Go ahead and paint them and fully root them, but with the detail on this kit, I almost feel like that's a disservice. Usually when I make an animal kit, it doesn't have all of this beautiful fur detail, so I haven't quite decided. I'm probably gonna do airbrushing with these guys. If you've seen some of my other dolls, I've made aliens before. I'm definitely feeling something like a rainbow-esque sort of vibe, and let me know what you'd like to see. The little pug is named Monty, and these were sculpted by Simone Lawrence, and the kits were produced by Once So Real in Germany. And I'll show you each of the little paws. Love box opening day. So much fun. You can really start to let your imagination ignite and get excited about what I'm gonna do with these cute little paws. So I have another thing about when you get your boxes, you should always make sure that you have the right amount of limbs, you know, so you should check. If you're going to order a kit, you want to check to make sure that everything looks in order, you don't have any damage, because usually the distributor of the kit only gives you a limited amount of time to check your kits over and get back to them with any sort of issues. If you buy your kits and you use heat set paints and you put your kits in an oven and the kit melts, they don't cover that. There's no warranty for that. And that's part of the reason why I switched to air dry paints in 2020, is because I melted my Babette elephant kit's trunk and I cried. So after that, I decided I would no longer be using Genesis heat sets and I would learn how to utilize air dry paints to the best of their abilities. And hopefully you guys might have heard that I'm doing a sculpting class. It is definitely my inspiration to create something alternative but original that has not yet been, because I do feel like there's a lot of fantasy reborn artists coming up and there's just some things that have not yet been done, and I do keep those in my back pocket. So I thank you for joining me for this box opening, and I hope you learned a thing or two. And if you haven't yet subscribed, please give me a follow. And as always, I only send out peace and love, peace and love. See y'all. Bye.